I have been a video making machine lately. It feels like every morning I wake up and there's a new idea of how they want to position this for you to listen. And today I think we're hitting on something. I am done with my journey. The journey that I took separated me from all human beings a long time ago, pulled me apart and had me over here while everybody else was living over here, where I would have no human beings at all in my life, at all. I don't talk on the phone. There's no humans or animals in my world. And when you are removed from people and you no longer listen to them and you don't watch the news, you don't see what is going on in the world, when you're just you and trust and God and alone with love and surrender and knowing everything you need is going to be provided for. It's going to show up. Just stay the course. Write down every day what they give you. And that's all I've done. For over 4 years, I have been completely removed from all human beings. Over 4 years. What they'd like you to do is close your eyes and imagine you being removed from every human being that you deal with. Completely removed from the things they say, the things they believe, the things they've seen, they've witnessed, they're afraid of. When you remove yourself completely, as I have, and you stay away, you unbecome everything you've been taught. Because when you're alone, it's just you and you. You don't think of things you need to do for others, so it's just you and you. And this is all I have done in stepping away from everybody in Puyallup, stopping throwing the best parties on the planet, staring down the street. I started becoming present. You hear you want to be present. That's all they say, mindful and present. I am. I have no thought in my head, period. Ever. This process began when I was in Puyallup, staring down the street. Jill sent me a text. I just had something whisper in my ear that you need to be okay just being. And so I was. I've been staring and silent for years. I've done the thing Zen masters recommend we do, and I lost all thought and I became Om. I am still in silent with no thought in my head ever. For years when you do this, you no longer believe everything you believe because you live the truth. You realize you're not hungry. You realize you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. I stepped away from what we all are over 4 years ago. Leaning to 10, that was when this journey started. 10 years ago, I was pulled away and started on this path to God knows where. It just was the only path I've ever been on that had me fully in alignment with me every step of the way. If something came up and I was like, oh, do I want to do that? Oh, it felt icky. I would not do it. Ever. Anything that feels icky, I would never, ever do. Like going back home to her when she knows she's gonna scream at you and she's gonna be mad at you. It's like you guys walk in front of your own personal firing squad day after day after day. And you wonder what is the purpose of life. And you think, well, I guess I'll have children because I'm bored and I think I can have them. And then what do I do? Just keep making babies? Don't you believe there is a purpose to why you're here? I found the path and I had to be separated for an extreme amount of time to do this. I've had to go through hell and more, but I've been through it and I've written books about it. And now I am in the space where we all want to be, especially you. My light was flickering. It is so peaceful in my space with no thought just being, that I don't care if you get to know this information or not, because I know people are going to now notice this woman in Jacksonville who is 66, full of vitality and life like a teenager. And I'm going to be this for the rest of my life. I will stick around while you all die off and you all die in misery, keep going down. And then you're going to start noticing, wait, why is she not getting older? Why is she so full of life and vivacious and happy and full of love and abundance? And she's all alone because you can't affect me with the things you believe. I know better. I have lived where you are. I walked away. I became present. With zero thought and surrender, I have been given the path to write the books to show you why we come to earth. It is not to do the get married, have partner story. Oh my God. The insecure men that created this, they are dying to come back to life to tell you the truth. But they have to come through people like me who are going to listen. When you stop believing in that story and you just say, you know what? Family that I was told you are, but you're not. I had to have a vessel to get here. I'm going to walk away from y'all and I'm going to go over that mountain and I'm not going to talk to anybody. I'm going to sit like that Carrie Palmer chick says, in silence and allow no thought and see what comes through. Booyah! That's where the good stuff is. Those people need you to be there because they don't know how to survive on this planet without you and what you give to them. They do not believe that there is more to this planet. They will die miserable in little make it work couplehood. Well, that is the last thing you ever want to do. We are magical, miraculous, and we have a path, a plan, and an instruction manual inside of us. I found mine. I wrote the books they needed me to write. I am living my fullest life. I'm stepping into my art studio and I'll probably stay in there for the next 10 years because I don't care if or when you believe this. My life is abundant. It is magical because I found the truth. We do not come here to find partners, to lose our identity, to become two people that operate as one. Because if you do that, when you're in a partnership, the moment you get married and the fantasy of it all, and then the reality sets in, which one of you is not allowed to be who you are? You have ideas and thoughts and places you want to go, but you believe the couple thing. And so you're scared to death to do things on your own. You don't think you can. I am proof that you are. I am so strong and so powerful, and the world around me shakes and bakes to my desires because I created my reality, and you can too. You can stay stuck in the family world, but why would you? If you just step away, you don't need money, you don't need stuff, you don't need things. You are provided for. For those of you who went to the God box and heard the sayings, you are eternal, you are provided for. They don't get it because they're living in a world where they don't believe it, but you are. Everything you need will show up. Every morning I wake up not knowing what's next, and today, wash your face, you're making a video. You're just going to tell people that there's nothing to this. It's just not believing anything that you believe. Just being your ultimate version of yourself. And that means you're alone, because the only way to find what makes you happy is getting away from everybody who doesn't. When you find you and you allow just that which pleases you to show up, you're always happy. You're in bliss. You are provided for and you're abundant. That's all there is. That's what I am. And that's why I'm always alone, because nobody else can even begin to comprehend this reality. And I don't care. They will get it. As you die off, I'll be 130, 140. You guys will be dying off. I'll have your babies will start listening to me. And then the world will start operating the way it is supposed to. We are not to be married and to make families and to make those children listen to us, because we have no freaking clue. You have no idea who you are. You are an unlimited being, male or female. You're equal. Innie, outie, it doesn't matter. We are the same. We're all born naked, no pockets, to find what I've discovered. And here you can live forever, and you are youthful. You're a little sprite. You could be the best version of yourself or continue living as a human. You get to pick. I don't care. I like this one.